Thank you very, very much. I think, like Rodney said, we're going to cut down the presentation a bit, but I want to cover the main aspects of the presentation. I think it's exciting times, picking up from what Wanda said earlier on, and we're looking to drive this partnership and a long and successful one with you guys, and taking you guys into the mobile space in your market. Our chats and our build up with the relationship with iTech Comms was really, we're sitting, you guys are out in the field, you guys got the customer bases already, you guys got the relationships already, and we just want to leverage off that and drive the mobile set product sets into them. And again, also at the same time, growing business and extra revenue for you guys as well. So what we've done is, when we looked at this partnership, obviously, recruiting iTech, we went in and said we wanted to develop the channel for us, and we want 70% of your business to be focused on SME SOHO, and the remaining 30% obviously focusing across corporates, public sector, and multinational. So if you see what we did here, we have not limited you as a reseller to only deal with SME SOHO. So you're allowed to sell across segments. Within the segments in Vodacom, they're not allowed to sell in your SME though. So your SME and a direct sales force from Vodacom, you're protected, but you're allowed to sell into their bases. Important thing to note about this partnership here is that we are focusing on pure business-to-business activations. So we're not doing the consumer, we're not going to go around and compete with our Vodashops. However, we're going to go around and do hero deals for you, very similar to the consumer deals that we've got that you will take down to your corporates as well. I know a lot of the questions have been asked, about deals that you guys want to do with your consumers or corporate deals for the staff members where they're getting cell phone allowance. So there is a work around it. If those, you have certain queries or you have queries around that, please speak to myself, Clinton or Rodney, and we will be able to help you and tell you how to go through that as well. Guys, Wanda showed you the slide very, very quickly. Again, we identified iTech as a national partner. In terms of the product offering that you guys will be able to sell, you'll be able to sell every one of Vodacom's products in the enterprise business unit space. Okay? So you'll be able to do that, any one of them, from the fixed line right down to mobiles, and including our machine-to-machine products as we go along and as we develop this channel. Target markets, again, EBU, geographical coverage, we looked at it. You guys got the national geographical coverage, seeing that you're based right through. One of the things that I must emphasize is customer lifecycle management. We want you to own the customer. We want you to have the relationship with the customer. Vodacom will be there to back you up. However, the only time we see guys churning in this environment is that if you are not in the face of the customer. So when you do the customer and when you go and migrate his packages or move him from any other service provider through to us, you need to be there in the customer's face for any new connections, any upgrades. And when the period comes for the guy going out of contract, you need to be the person that will upgrade that contract as well. So again, Vodacom iTech from head office level, we are there to support. We will give you the reports. We will tell you every information that you need to know about your customer. We've just invested now in a project called Next Best Action. So the tools that will give you when you speak to your customer, you'll be able to populate that cell phone number and it'll tell you exactly what the customer's spend is, what is the next best action for the customer. So you don't have to think about it. The system is already prompting you on what packages to sell the customers as well. Guys, again, very high level, we're looking at capabilities, the criteria that we're looking at in terms of a national partner. I'm not going to go this into in-depth because we have discussed this as, at iTech head office level, and in sense of all of this, you guys fit this profile. The one thing that I want to stress down there is NPS. That's a net promoter score that all the telecoms providers are measured on. And seeing that you're going to be in an extended arm of Vodacom in sense of taking the brand down and selling it, we would want you to deliver the service that your customer requires. Because when we do the net promoter score amongst the telecoms companies, we are measured on service, on delivery time, and a whole lot of other aspects. And we're more than happy to share that with you as we go down. But that's one of the things that we really, really want you to focus on. Right now, it's not going to affect you, but your churn rate within the next 24 months as you sign on, we don't want you to be filling the funnel on one side and the other side out of your customers exiting. So we want you to keep the churn rate, and the churn rate is going to be, you're going to be measured on the churn rate. So again, benefiting you as a business, because if you don't let the guys pour out of your contracts, you're sitting and you're earning that commission on that contract for the lifespan of that contract. Business benefits, again, we're driving this through to iTech head office. So if you guys at reseller dealership down level, you need branding, any sort of branding from us, everything is channeled through iTech head office or iTech comms, and that is sent through to us. So we are more than willing to assist you with any sort of branding, any sales support that we need there, and partner support that we can give you. Remuneration, obviously, We've done commission structures that are there, and from iTech's head office side, that will be shared down to you guys here. Customer segment, we've spoken about that earlier on, where we said you'll be able to concentrate on SME Soho, but you're going to be focused, or we're allowing you to sell into corporate, public sector, and into VG accounts. So that is an added advantage that you've got, that you'll be able to sell the customer end-to-end solution and across the board as well. Guys, people development is a big thing that we've put in through from Vodacom. Vodacom has invested in this training academy where Wanda touched on it is online and classroom based now. And I'll quickly run through the slide and I'll show you what we are doing for you guys without you guys paying a single cent for this. So if you get your staff members and you want your staff members to do the training, they're welcome to start from the introductory level of training right up onto A+ and N+. The cost is carried by Vodacom again. What we want to do is upskill you to that level that when you are sitting with your customer, you'll be able to sell a full solution sell to them, and being able and be comfortable to do that as well and answer any technical questions. So Vodacom is invested heavily into it. With a partnership with iTech, it's now been given down to you guys as a reseller, and please make use of it. It's there, it is online and classroom based. We will share information as we go along in sense of the calendars that are available, and you can book yourself onto those training sessions as well. Product proposition, guys. This is, again, having a chat with Rodney and driving the right behavior from day one. So what we've decided to do is to concentrate on the red packages, the smart packages, and the talk packages. These are high-level products and integrated packages that we're going with, and as you can see, the market right now, the guys are talking data, the guys are talking VoIP, and again, SMSs. So these are the packages that we want you to consider because every smart device now needs data. And if you're selling any one of these packages, it's already included in it. Customer's got his SIM, and he's happy. You set up the phone, or the guy set up the phone for them. Customer's got his apps, and he's away and ready to go. He doesn't have to go and buy bolt-on data to add and things. Again, when we're looking at the customer, the next best action, that next best action will drive you and tell you which package you should migrate the customer to. So if he's on an advantage and he needs to be on a VIP, the system tells you the information, and really you advise the customer on his spend, and literally you're reading his records off the system that you have availability and flexibility to do that as well for the customer. Just some of the very quick standard deals that we've got. As you can see, the Red Advantage, the price breaks, and what we've done. Again, we've taken the data bundle that was 700 megs, we've now made it a 1 gig bundle. For exactly the same price, we've now increased the data. Now, this is what we're going to do, and as we come out with hero deals for business as well, we're going to include free insurance in it, or free OneNet on it, or free Microsoft Office 365. So there's really variations of products that will be coming out. Going back to Wanda's point and what Rodney said earlier on again, we want to construct deals for iTech that when you're in the market, there is nobody competing with you in this deal. So you're the first in the market to go with it. You'll be able to get your clientele base onto it and obviously own the customer from the iTech specific deals. Smart packages, again, you can see we've done and we've increased. Now, all of these packages are standard. They're on our website. You're more than welcome to have a look at them. But again, emphasizing that we will be able to do specific deals for you. We're not going to be re-tariffing a product, but however, we can do promos, we can add in extra functionalities or extra equipment to it. But as we come to those bridges, we will cross them and we'll have a chat with them. This is your standard packages in sense of business. Again, the products that we've taken out here is the products that are currently selling within the SME Soho market and corporate public sector and VG accounts. So these packages, they are selling. It's nothing new to the market. You'll be able to take them through to the market as well and be comfortably be able to sell these products. What we've done is, again, we looked at your data packages here. Your data packages, we're opening the portal where you'll be able to order. We don't want to open 150 catalog product for you guys. So we selected the top products that you will drive to your customers, and every one of them will be available for you to do this as well, including these data bundles. And again, emphasizing the point that we will be able to structure deals specifically for iTech. One of the deals we're coming out now in our deal cycle that starts on Tuesday, the 6th, in our Vodacom Business Magazine. So these are the type of deals that we're taking out. Okay, if you look at this, we're talking 5 laptops that are there, and it's working out to 1,400 in a month, and you're getting 10 gigs of data. You're more than welcome to have a look at this later on, but you've got links, you've got Office 365 in it. So, these are the types of deals that we want to take out and be able to give you that you can go down to your market and sell. Again, when you're looking at SME Soho customers, the guys up to 5 users, really it becomes an office in a box for the guy to use. Very similar bundle again in sense of the mobile side. We packaged it together with One Express and variations of bundles that will come with it, and Office 365 on it as well. So these deals will come out on the 6th of August, and every month we'll be sharing, through Rodney, we'll be sharing with you deals that will be out in the market that you'll be able to sell, and again, specific products that you'll be looking at that you want to do special bundling, or iTech wants to do special bundling and send down to you guys as the reseller base to sell this. My colleague Gary Hart was going to cover more on the fixed line business, but again, very, very high level overview. You're going to be able to allow to sell the access services, networking services, and hosted services. Again, there's a whole portfolio of products that are there. Clinton, National Account Manager, sees it rather from the Gauteng region, and likewise in the other regions, we've got PAMs allocated to iTech specifically to design and implement the solutions for you. At the same time, upskilling you to make sure you'll be able to walk the floor and sell these products by yourself. Training, guys, you've seen the slide, Wanda showed it. So we've got the online portal for the guys that are technology savvy and don't want to go through the entire training portfolio. You can go down straight to do the assessment online. And if you pass the assessment, you're certified, you can start selling the products. However, if not, you start the program from scratch and you go through. Again, this gives you a perception knowledge of what you know in the market and what the telecoms market is doing and how you'll be able to sell this to your customer as well. Just one thing on the training as well. As you go through the training and do the training, the product sets open for you to sell them. So we're giving you a 3-month period to do them. So as you go through this year, product sets automatically open and you'll be able to sell them. Guys, this is what I was talking about, people development. Now, if you look at, you can start right down from rookie level, which is introduction to cellular and mobile, going right up to the pole position. Now, we've invested heavily. So like I said, whether it's you or your staff members can go right through and finish the A+ and the N+ course, bill fitted by Vodacom. So you really don't have to stress about developing your people, and it's a big drive for everybody right now to develop people. Vodacom is fitting that bill for you. You just need to send the guys onto this training, and the guys will be able to get through and hopefully qualify, and you will have some engineers sitting on your site, or maybe extra engineers sitting on your site that you never had before. Guys, thank you very, very much. I think Rodney said question and answer sessions later on. I'll be around. If you need to chat to me later on about anything, I'm more than happy to take your questions and help you out from there. Thanks.